My name's Billy. This morning I'm going to tell you a story about two little girls. In fact, it is called the story of Elsie and Jane. There was once a girl called Elsie who lived not far from here. Almost everyone thought she was very stupid, and they used to call her things like stupid and clueless and Miss Thick as a Brick. She looked like this. The only person who didn't think Elsie was stupid was her best friend, who wore glasses and had freckles and was called Plain Jane. But then Jane was very stupid too. On the whole, they were a hopeless pair and spent most of their time looking like this. Except when they tried to look attractive, when they looked like this, which wasn't much better. Then one day, Elsie discovered she had a talent. She could write poems. They just came out with no trouble whatsoever. Poems like Elsie Tucker, 23rd of March, Form 2B, Sleep. Being asleep is like nothing at all. You're no longer short and you're no longer tall. And when you're asleep, you can go anywhere. And it's just like a treat, since you don't pay the fare. Very good. And while people used to laugh at Elsie at other times, when she said her poems, everyone always clapped. Sometimes they did laugh, but now in a friendly way when the poems were funny ones. Elsie soon became very popular. Unfortunately, Jane was no good at poems at all. This is one she tried to write. Elsie, by Jane. Elsie is my closest friend. We drive our mothers round the corner. We like to hang and swing from trees and get mud on our hands and legs. So Elsie started making more and more friends because of her poems, and she spent less and less time with Jane, who, as you remember, was very plain and was becoming very lonely. Then one day, a very stern woman arrived at the school called Mrs. Stern, and she said, "I'm looking for a girl who writes poems to say a poem in front of the Queen and the Queen's husband and the Prime Minister and most of the other famous people in the world." And Elsie stood up at once and said, "Madam, if you want a poet, just ask me. I can do it," which was almost a poem in itself. And Mrs. Stern said, "Good, you're picked." And Elsie said, "Good, I'm picked." After that, Elsie got very proud and thought she was very clever and only talked to old people and pretty boys. She even started to laugh at Jane, and one day she wrote a poem about her. I know a girl called Jane who's really rather plain. She's got a bulging big red nose which looks like a bunched up bunch of toes. I wish she lived way off in Spain. I say again, plain Jane's a pain. Ha ha, thought Elsie, and she went off giggling with her new friends. Soon the day came for the great event, and Mrs. Stern said, "Good luck, Elsie." And her father said, "Good luck, Elsie." And Elsie said, "Good luck, me," and went off to a big building called the Albert Hall. When they got there, it was full of people, some of them rather old and serious. First the Queen made a speech, then the Queen's husband made a speech, and then it was Elsie's turn. Silence reigned like the Queen when Elsie mounted to the podium. But all was not quite as it should have been. When she had made fun of Jane, Elsie had done bad things with her poetry, and so now her poetry did a bad thing to her. As she started to speak, she simply could not get her special poem to rhyme. This is what she said. A poem for the Queen by E. Tucker. When I walk down the crowded street, and look at all the people I come across. I don't know anyone I see, and I realise they don't know who I am. And this makes me feel I shouldn't be proud because I'm just another face in the bunch of people. Everyone started booing and saying things like, boo, and that wasn't a poem, and that was not a poem. And Elsie started to cry. Then she looked out into the audience, and now everyone was laughing. Except one person who was crying too. And that was Jane. Old, plain Jane. Suddenly, Elsie stopped crying and then started again, but in a different way, because she loved someone. And she said, without knowing it, Jane, My Friend, by Elsie Tucker. I have a real friend, name of Jane. She may be podgy and she may be plain. She may be clumsy and cause a clatter. Nasty people may laugh at her. But the proudest thing I'll say when I'm old will be plain Jane was my friend, if the truth be told. And everyone cheered, and everybody clapped, and the Queen came up to kiss Elsie, and her husband came up to shake Elsie's hand, but Elsie didn't pay any attention to them at all. Instead, she just waved at Jane and said, "Hello, Jane," and charged off with her through a side door before you could say, "Bob's your uncle." And you know, they've never been heard of since. But something tells me they must be very happy. Well, that's the end of your story for this morning. So I will say goodbye to you now, and goodbye from Rubber Dub Tub. Don't forget to look in next Sunday, will you? Bye.
Wall's pork sausages, the finest quality for 200 years, and now even better. Real pork sausages, leaner pork sausages. Just try them. After all, you never know who might pop in for breakfast. Wall's pork sausages, it's the way they make them that makes them famous.
Choose your own adventure books aren't like ordinary books, because you are the star of each story, and only you can decide what happens next. These 3 fantastic books are free, only from Weetabix. Look out for the special boxes and find out more.
Okay.
This is a man's deodorant. It's the wide stick that really gives a man protection, and it goes on dry. A deodorant for men. And this one's his.
The deodorant for men only. Speed Stick by Menon.
In the land of magic moments, Froggy is off for a swim with Debbie and Tim.
Hi, kids.
Hiya, Froggy.
Here I come.
Look, Froggy's changed colour. Well, of course. All bath time babies change colour in the
Make
bath.
friends with a bath time baby from the land of magic moments.
A yogurt that tastes of pure fruit. Chambourcy Nouvelle. You can tell it's Nouvelle. No starch, no added colors, no preservatives, and no artificial flavors. You can tell it's Nouvelle when it's not quite like any other yogurt.
You can tell it's Nouvelle.
The pure fruit taste from Chambourcy. You can tell it's Nouvelle.
What on earth can you do with new linkits?
Bend it, change it, just a little bit and move it, link it. Now you're liking it and watch it, twist it. Now who's trying it and twist it, link it. Make a well from it, change it, link it. There's no stopping it. Bend it, change it, move it, link it. Bend it, change it, move it, link it.
If you can think it, link it.
Link it.
Was in.
Oh, could have been. So difficult to tell, isn't it?
Oh, you cannot be serious, man.
Don't upset yourself, old chap. Have a Smith's Crispy Tube.
Hey, they're cute, aren't they?
Rather elegant, what?
Such a delicate crunch.
Pity about that ball.
Yeah, championship point as well.
Never mind. I'm sure you'll have another one.
Don't mind if I do.
Smith's Crispy Tubes. Never has the potato been so cultivated. Lots of flavor.
Just to get some York today.
Orange and pineapple. Fruity or cold. Just for me and my dog in the doorway, you know.
What you say now?
This is TV AM. In half an hour, the Sunday programme with Jonathan Dimbleby. But first, let's join Sally, Pete and Terry as we ask, are you awake yet?
Hey, you! Good morning! Are you awake yet? Come on, open up your eyes. Stretch and shake and try to wake. Yawn and scratch that itchy patch. Hands and toes, twitch your nose. Thumbs and feet, throw off that sheet. Hey, you! Good morning! Are you awake yet? Come on, open up your eyes. What's it take to make you wake? Get out of bed, you sleepyhead. Wink and blink, and in that sink, wash and dress. Don't make a mess. Hey, you! Good morning! Are you awake yet? Come on, open up your eyes. Open up those eyes. Time to get up now. Wakey, wakey!
Good morning. Are you awake yet? I feel very jumpy this morning. I wish I could jump over a piano. Do your wishes ever come true? Try another one. I wish I could jump so high over the piano that I could touch the moon. And I wish I could lie so low on the floor I could look a worm in the eye. Where are you, worm?
Oi, oi!
Aye, aye. Oh, mind you, it doesn't do to wish for something too difficult. This is the hardest wish I dare try. I wish just for once Terry would wake up early.
Aye, aye, Sally! Good morning!
I don't believe it. Terry, you're really awake.
Yes, I am. Hey, Sally, I wish the sun would come out today.
No sooner said than done.
Oh, hey, hooray! The sun's shining.
It is, isn't it? The sun has got his hat on. Hip, 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 hooray! The sun has got his hat on and he's coming out today. Come on, join in with us this time. The sun has got his hat on. Hip, 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 hooray! The sun has got his hat on and he's coming out today. And now we'll all be happy. Hip, 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 hooray! The sun has got his hat on and he's coming out today. He's
been tanning natives out in Timbuktu. Now he's coming back to do the same to you. So jump into your sun bath, hip, 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 hooray! The sun has got his hat on and he's coming out today. Hey!
Hey, Sally, I wish Peter would wear a bow tie.
No, he won't do that.
Good morning, Terry. Good morning. Are you awake yet? Do you like my bow tie, Terry?
Oh, I do. It's very flashy, Pete.
Yes, it's a bit bright, what?
I can see it flashing. Hey, Sally, all my wishes are coming true this morning. Do you think dogs wish?
I expect so. Oh. I bet they wish for huge bones and cats to chase.
Yes. I wonder what Fred Bassett would wish for.
Not sure.
Best bone I've seen in years is buried in the Joneses' garden. Unfortunately, they're out for the day. Now, 4 paces south from the oak tree. Yeah. I overheard their Doberman burying it. Right, lad, get on with it, and I'll keep watch. Best little digger in the business. Look at the power in those stubby little legs. Marvellous. No doubt about it. If you want a good job done, call in an expert. There it is. 1971 vintage. Fancy 2 grown dogs fighting. Disgraceful. Better take this away for safekeeping.
Hey, Dad, look at that beagle carrying a bone.
Beagle?
That's not Beagle. He's a bloodhound.
Bloodhound?
Oh, the biggest dachshund I've ever seen in my life.
That child's got an ignorant father. Only one way to cross this street.
Good morning, Fred.
Good morning, Vicar.
Have a sweet, Fred.
I don't mind if I do. Help! A sticky toffee. Little thief. All right, Sonny, end it over. Gotcha. Okay, drop it. Wasn't that nice of him to let me have it back? I'll take it home and bury it in my own garden. That's where the garden gnome's buried. Nothing here but daffodil bulbs.
My daffodil bulbs!
Get out of it! My newly washed floor! Get out of here and take that filthy bone with you!
Honestly, there's no peace anywhere. Next door, that's the answer.
Hey, you! Get out of my garden!
Now that's a useful looking hole. And that gets rid of that. No point in both of us working.
Fred!
Here, Jock.
I saved this for you. Nice to do a good turn for someone.
Fred was getting into trouble there a bit, wasn't he?
He certainly was.
Burying bones. I got a bone here. Do you know what sort of bone it is?
Well, it's not as big as Fred Bassett's bone.
No, it's not, Terry, no.
No.
Well, it's called a wishbone.
Oh.
And it comes from a chicken.
A chicken? I didn't know chickens had wishbones.
Oh, they got lots of bones. This is a special bone.
Oh.
Now, with this sort of bone, if you make a wish, it may come true, so they say. But what you have to do...
Yes?
If you hold one end of it...
All right.
Right. I'll hold the other end.
Got it.
You have to think of a wish.
Right. What shall I wish for?
Well, what do you think?
Oh, I know. I've made a wish.
Yes, well, don't tell anybody.
Oh, no.
All right, okay.
All right.
And then you count up to 3, and whoever ends up with the biggest bit of bone is the winner.
Oh,
right?
so if I don't win, then I don't get a wish?
No, I'm afraid not.
Oh, all right, then.
All right.
It goes.
Okay. Little finger, hang on. Let's do it.
All right.
Right.
1, 2, 3, wish. Oh, it's mine. I've got it.
Well done, Terry.
Yes.
Right, now
let's
you
see,
can make
what
a wish.
shall I wish for? Oh, I know what I'm going to wish for. Yeah, I've made a wish.
You made it? Okay, right.
I bet it won't come true, though.
I wonder. You never know, do you? Do you want to hear one of my jokes?
Jokes?
Yep.
Oh, yes.
All right.
I hope my wish comes true.
Wish comes true? What are you up to? What noise does a cat make going up the M1?
I don't know. What noise does a cat make going up the M1?
Meow, meow, meow.
My wish hasn't come true yet.
Oh, I don't know, Terry. Some you win, others you lose. Hey, but there's a rhyme about wishes.
Yes.
Do you know this one, Terry?
I don't know.
If wishes were horses, beggars would ride.
If turnips were watches, I'd wear one by my side.
And if ifs and ands were pots and pans...
there'd be no work for tinkers.
Yeah, you do know it.
I know it, yes.
Shall we say it again?
School. All right.
Right. Now, if wishes were horses, beggars would ride.
If turnips were watches, I'd wear one by my side.
And if ifs and ands were pots and pans...
there'd be no work for tinkers.
It's a good rhyme.
Oh, Sally, what are you making?
Yeah.
I'm making a wishing well. I've got a flower pot here that I'm going to use as the main well. You could use a yogurt pot or anything you could get hold of, really. Now, what I've got now is 4 little lolly sticks, which I'm going to stick together in a crisscross, like this. Oh, I've got the sellotape ready, but I can't get it off the floor. There we go. That's one side of the well. I'll do the other side now. Like that. Then we sellotape that to the inside of the flower pot. This is for Terry to make some wishes with later. And there we go. And another one. Make sure it's really stuck down, otherwise it'll all fall apart at the end. There we go. Then I've got a little egg carton, which I'm going to use to make the bucket. Put a little pipe cleaner on the top to use to hold the piece of string, which I'm going to tie right in the middle of the pipe cleaner. If you don't put it in the middle, it will wobble about and the water will fall out when you wind the well up. Just like that. Oops. Then you tie that to a little garden stick right in the middle again. There we go. Oh. That goes on there to wind up and down. Oops, it's not in the middle. What I've got here is a paper plate, which I'm going to mark the centre of. Like that. This is for the roof. Cut it with some scissors. Like that. And if you fold it over, it makes a cone shape. A bit like an ice cream. Ice cream cone. There we go. I'm going to colour it in so it looks more like the colour of a roof. If you did it in a yellow colour, it could be a thatched roof. Well, mind you, this will be thatched as well. There we go. Almost there. And that is the top of the roof of the well.
Hey, Sally, that there looks great. Is there a pussy in your well? Pussy's in the well. Ding dong bell. Ding dong bell.
Like my well, then?
I do, it's great.
It's great, that.
Yeah. You should sellotape the roof, Anne, actually.
Oh, I
otherwise
see.
it'll fall off.
Oh, if you run out of sellotape, never mind.
So, do you want to make a wish, Terry?
Oh, how do you make a wish?
Well, what you do is you put a penny. Hang on, have I given you your pocket money?
Yeah, I've spent it all, though.
Here, here's a penny. We'll put it in the wishing well. Are you ready?
Yeah, drop it down.
Down it goes.
Pete! That was you, wasn't it?
It's wet in the bottom of the well.
Terry, one of these days, I'm just going to... I don't know.
Off now.
Terry, look, whatever I ask you, you answer ice cream.
All right, then I've made my wish now.
Get my own back.
Yeah,
now,
go on.
what's your favourite fruit, Terry?
Ice cream.
And what do you keep in your fridge?
Ice cream.
What did you have for breakfast?
Ice cream.
When you look in the mirror in the morning, what do you do?
Well, I comb my hair. What do you do when you look in your mirror?
Ice cream.
Ice cream, you said it. I got you. I caught you out, Pete.
Curses.
Hey, Terry,
Yes?
how do you think ice lollies are put onto their sticks?
Ice cream.
No,
Ice cream.
oh, stop screaming.
Yeah, I'm still
Terry.
saying ice cream. Here's what he said.
Have
Ice
a look,
cream.
and you can see how it's done in the blinking of the
Ice cream.
Ice cream.
Ice cream. Lollipop, lollipop.
Knock.
Who's there?
Felix.
Felix who?
Felix, my ice cream. I'll lick his.
Splendid joke. Oh, a star. I can wish. Starlight, star bright, first star I see tonight. Wish I may, wish I might, have the wish I wish tonight.
What have you wished for,